Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to be starting off my week 2 Stranger Things Readathon reading vlog, and I am currently reading Stardaughter by Shevta Thakrar. I probably mispronounced that, I am sorry. This is something that I was currently reading in August, and I only got about 100 pages in, and I didn't finish it. I just didn't have time. School started, and I just stopped reading because so much homework. I really want to finish off this book because if I don't continue it now, I will never finish it, and this is one of the books that I was super excited about recently. And if you can't tell, this book is so gorgeous, and I thought that I could probably switch around my TBR because I've already freaking ruined my TBR a little bit. If you watched last week's vlog, definitely go check that out before this one if you haven't seen it already. This one I'm going to use for Jonathan's challenge of read a book with a picture perfect cover. Originally I was going to use that for Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. I have it pre-ordered, but it comes later this month. This is also a pretty cover, and I really need to fit this for a challenge. This book is like Hindu mythology inspired. It's about this girl named Shital. She's like half star, half human, and star is like people that live in the sky. Like they are, I don't even fully understand it yet. It's like a celestial court. Her mother was a star, and there was a whole affair with her father. She lives on Earth currently, but something happens to her father, and she needs to go to the celestial court in the sky to find her mother to hopefully save her father. And I think she ends up getting in some type of competition. It will decide the next ruling house of the heavens, and if she doesn't win or something, she can't go back to Earth and save her father. I am not that into it currently just because I've taken like a week's break from it. I hate when I take a break on a book because then I get out of the story and then I have to get myself to feel involved again. Where's your book?
Oh shit.
Here we have Brett. He's actually leaving back for the army tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's depressing, but we want to give him a quick update on how he's been reading. If you watched the last vlog, you know that we've been buddy reading 2 books together, and he hasn't quite finished the second one, Daughter of the Siren Queen. How many pages do you have left?
86.
Hold it up.
86.
You're like holding, oh yeah. Yeah, y'all can definitely see the cover. It's only like right here. It's like a centimeter of the cover, but I'm sure you can see it.
You're being mean to me.
Oh my gosh, the camera's about to die, so you better say what you need to say and feel it.
I'm enjoying the book. I'm going to attempt to finish it tonight, but let's be real, I'm probably going to finish it tomorrow. And yeah.
I'm going to try to read a little bit of this. I'm not really in the mood because I'm not into the book right now. But okay, we got to go before the camera dies.
Bye.
Bye.
Ashley.
Now you're like a dog. I'm like scratching your head. Hey everyone, it is technically September 11th now. Oh my god, 9/11. We made it together. And my camera's about to die. Oh my god, let me turn this off real quick. Okay, I changed the battery, so we're good. It's 9/11. Awkward day to be filming. I haven't updated in a few days. Brett's been gone for a few days. I guess it's Friday now because it's past midnight, so it's September 11th now. Dude, I've been having a rough time. My homework has been absolutely insane. I wake up early and I don't finish until late at night. I don't take breaks. I literally can't. I'm dividing it within 5 days of the week, and it's still so much work. So I don't know if it's just online, the teachers do not realize how much work they're assigning, but I'm like having a mental breakdown. Like I literally am on the verge of one. I kind of had one today because I just like fell to the ground and I started crying. I'm like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? And I still don't know. Every day when I finish homework, I feel so drained. I feel so exhausted. Like I have nothing in me, and that's probably going to affect my reading a lot, to be honest. I haven't read yet. I did read yesterday, and I'm currently on page 202 of Stardaughter, and I'm enjoying it a bit more now that I'm actually getting into the plot. It's getting more interesting. Shit is starting to begin. I've gone past the exposition. Like we're in the middle point. You know, the main character, I like her. I don't feel like particularly attached to her yet, and I really hope that changes, but I do like respect her. Like she's trying to help her father. The celestial court that we're seeing is really cool, really beautiful. Like it's described as clouds and all these like beautiful things in this book, and there's also a lot of great quotes in this book as well. It's a beautifully written book. I'm just hoping that the more that I read it, the more I fall in love with it, because so far I'm just enjoying it, but like I'm not overly obsessed with it yet. I also started the audiobook for A Blade So Black, and I'm on chapter 2, but so far that book's fun. It's like an Alice in Wonderland retelling. It was on my TBR. I'll talk about it more once I actually read more of that book. Hey everyone, I'm back with another update. I have a whole bunch of books to talk about right now. It's the next day. Last night I read 40 more pages of Star Daughter. That wasn't as much as I was hoping for, but you know, I've had a long school week and I'm just trying my best. Now it's officially Friday and I do still have homework to do on Saturday and Sunday, but that's just readings for my classes, so I will talk about that soon. But Star Daughter, I really want to put a focus on. I keep saying that. Macy, shut up. I either want to finish it today or tomorrow. I'm going to try to read a lot of it tonight. I am tired, but I'm going to try. I'm in a good part right now, and I also just want to get the flow going. I need to freaking finish some books so Griswold Family can prevail. We counted up some scores, and Griswold Family is in last place, at least as of the first week of the readathon. We still have 3 more weeks, so we will see who the real winner is. Eagle's Nest, you're going down. We are taking that first place spot. The thing is, I have been doing a lot of reading, like for school. I'm going to have more books to count in a few days as I finish them, and I'm going to talk about them real quick. So currently I'm reading 2 classics for school. I've been reading Hard Times by Charles Dickens. I mentioned this last week if you have watched that video. Currently I'm on page 240. I have 60 pages left, and I'm going to be reading this over Saturday and Sunday. I've been reading 30 pages a day of it, just getting myself through it because it's not really necessarily something I want to read. It's actually getting better. I'm a little bit more interested in what's going on. This isn't the one I wanted to pick from him. I actually always wanted to read A Tale of Two Cities by him because I'm interested in the French Revolution. I'm enjoying this book for what it is. It's not the most amazing thing I've ever read, but it's not terrible either. It's one of the better books I've been forced to read for school. I'm actually reading this for a history class because it focuses a lot on issues during the Industrial Revolution. I'm also currently reading The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I've actually read this book before in high school, and I originally gave it a 4 to 5 stars. It's definitely probably my favorite classic I've ever read. I'm not really that big into classics, but this definitely is the more entertaining ones out of the bunch of classics that I've read. It just intrigues me, like this whole story, and I've kind of like forgotten a lot of things about it, but I still remember enough that I'm like, ooh, I know what's going on, but I've forgotten a few things, so I'm definitely intrigued to see how this book ends. I'm currently on page 97, and I'm probably gonna finish it next week. So this guy named Gatsby, during the 20s, the roaring 20s, he parties a lot. He has a lot of parties at his house. Lots of weird shit goes down, okay? I don't even know how to explain this book. I don't really care to explain it. I'm sure you don't even care. But I do want to mention I have been listening to an audiobook the past couple days, and that was A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney. I'm wanting to read very quickly through this because, you know, audiobooks, I can zoom through them if I want to. And I've been listening to this one in the shower because I got a $5 shower speaker that sticks onto the shower wall, and it's amazing and actually works so well. And every time I shower, I've been listening to this or Folklore by Taylor Swift because it's calming and relaxing, and I need that in my life. So far, I'm really enjoying this book. It's pretty much a modern fairy tale retelling of Alice in Wonderland, and it's all about this girl who has been training to fight against these nightmares, which is pretty much monsters from Wonderland. She has a mentor from Wonderland that has been training her for the past year to kill these nightmares, and it seems like he's poisoned at some point, and she is forced to venture deeper into Wonderland than ever before to find the antidote for him, and I'm sure it's crazy. I'm excited to dive more into this one for sure. Also, I'm actually finally wearing a Stranger Things shirt in this vlog. I have so many Stranger Things shirts, and I just have not been wearing them in this vlog. Like, I need to wear at least 1 or 2 every freaking vlog. I'm doing weekly vlogs. There's a gnat. It needs to go away. I will karate you. Bye. That was supposed to be a peace sign. I don't know why I did that. Okay, bye. Hey everyone, I'm back. It's not really the next day. I woke up, okay, and I wanted to say that I did finish Star Daughter by Shevta Thakrar last night. I ended up giving this book a 3 to... Oh, just dropped my book. I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars. It just ended up being a little bit underwhelming for me, to be honest. It doesn't mean it was a bad book. Like, I enjoyed my time. The plot wasn't really what I was hoping for, and the big reveal at the end, it could have saved some things, but it ended up being something where I just read the page and I was like, wait, what? That's what it is? that's it. It just felt a little bit underwhelming in the ending, and I was really hoping that this book was building up for something crazy, and in the end it just didn't really do much for me plot wise. And the characters, I enjoyed them, but I'm not like overly attached to them. I don't know, it's just the whole... I'm trying to film.
Where's the...
It's in the bathroom. It's in the bathroom.
Come on.
I just ended up feeling overwhelmed in pretty much every department for this book, but it doesn't mean it was bad. You might enjoy it more than I did. I just feel like my standards are getting higher as I continue to get older and I continue to read more books. I was just hoping for a little bit more from this book, but I definitely want to check out her future books. I don't know if this is going to be a series, but I'll still read it, and hopefully each book she can get better and better. The romance, I didn't really feel anything for that. I actually was more interested in the side characters' romance, and they were barely in the book. I had a lot of tabs. Most of them were green tabs, which is like favorite quotes. There's a lot of good lines in here, so she definitely has good writing skills. It just didn't end up being like my all-time favorite, unfortunately. But this book completed 2 challenges for me. One was Jonathan, read a book with a picture perfect cover, and the other one was Starcourt Mall, read a book you bought/received recently. I got this book for myself recently because it just came out. I have been listening to my audiobook of A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney this morning. I did my makeup because I was just in the mood for doing that, and I listened to it, and now I'm on page 100. So this is probably the book I'm going to be... Why is my phone twonking at me? This is probably going to be the book I'm going to be focusing on now, but I am audiobooking it, so I need to see if there's a physical book that I could read as well. My dad's so loud. He's stomping down the stairs. What could... Oh my gosh. Everybody wants to talk to me every time I'm filming. It's like not even cute. Like, you don't want to talk to me when I'm not filming, but as soon as I'm filming, it's like everybody wants to freaking come in and say, hey there. Originally, I had A Court of Thorns and Roses as one of my reads for read a book with a soft boy character, and that would be a reread, and I honestly am not in the mood to reread something like that. I actually got recommended a book to read for that challenge, and I might actually read that. Let me go get it. Love from A to Z by S.K. Ellie. They said there's a soft boy in here, and this book, I forgot what it's about off the top of my head, but it sounds super cute. Just a contemporary romance. One of them is a Muslim teenage girl. Maybe I will pick this one up. We'll see. I do want to read like quicker things so I can get books down, but honestly main priority right now is this book because I'm really into it, so I might just listen to the audiobook today. Hey everyone, I'm back again. It is September 14th, and I was supposed to upload this vlog yesterday, but I just decided to give myself another day. It's the full week anyway, so I think it was a good decision. I wanted to say that I have finished another book since I've talked to you. I finished Hard Times by Charles Dickens for my European Revolutions class, and it wasn't horrible. It wasn't something that I'm like overly obsessed with. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. One of the better classics I've read. I never really probably would have kept going with it if I didn't read it for class because it was kind of hard to get into. Towards the end I did get a little bit more invested, but I probably would have DNF'd it if I wasn't reading it for class, and I think I have to write a paper on it. It's really just about the Industrial Revolution times. There's like one character that I actually cared about, and she pretty much had a horrible ending, so that's so much fun. I wanted to finish A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney last night, but I just ended up watching a movie instead. Well, I knew I was about to have a full week of school. I literally just finished my homework at 9. Now I have free time, so I'm going to be listening to this for the rest of the night, but unfortunately I gotta in the vlog and edit it so I can upload it for you guys. I'm about halfway through it. I'm enjoying it. I'm probably going to finish it within the next 2 days. It's not that hard to power through an audiobook for me. It's probably a 4-star read right now because it's fun. I think the magical, like, Alice in Wonderland vibe is fun, but I'm not like overly obsessed. Like, you know, it's a good book, but I don't think it's an all-time favorite. Maybe that will change. We will see. I'm currently on page 113 of The Great Gatsby. I'm also not despising this. I'm not in the mood for it or anything, but once again, I'm reading it for my English class, and it's actually not that bad, and I should be finishing it within the next couple of days. I've been reading it slowly because, you know, I'm reading with my class. I'm not trying to read it too quickly. It's probably gonna be 4 stars again because that's what I gave it originally. I wanted to quickly show y'all what my bingo board in my bullet journal is looking like. So here's the Griswold family bingo board, and it's all the challenges for my team. I'm definitely going to be completing all of these, like that's the goal. But I also have the entire challenge list one, and I just want to see how far I can get in it. I would love to be able to be that person that completes all of the challenges, but I most likely won't be, especially because I have so much homework that it's just crazy. But I've been doing like 2 challenges for each book I've read so far, and I've already read 4 books for this readathon, so I feel like I've been doing pretty well. I've been reading more than I normally would have. I'm also battling homework, so I feel like I'm doing great. You know, I'm about to have 2 more books added, so this is going to be 6 books. I feel like I'm awesome, just saying. But I'm really excited to see where this ends up by the end of the month. I know last clip I was discussing what book I wanted to read for Read a Book with a Soft Boy. I believe that's Mike's challenge. And I said that maybe I was gonna read Love from A to Z, but I actually have been going through something. You know the show The 100 on the CW. I don't know if you've heard of it. I've been watching it since middle school. It's on its final season right now, and normally I wait for the season to come on Netflix, but I was spoiled, and I'm so glad I was spoiled for what happened in the most recent episode, because I don't think I would have been okay if I'd watched it live. It ruined everything I ever loved and dreamed about, and everything I ever enjoyed in my life. I decided to make me feel better, I'm going to read the first book because it's based off of a novel. It's based off of a trilogy of books. I'm going to read it on my Kindle. I downloaded it from my library, and one character in there, Bellamy Blake, he's a soft boy. I mean, I hope he's a soft boy in the book, but I think he's a soft boy, and I'm gonna read it. It's also gonna be perfect for Read a Book that's sci-fi for Dustin. I want to read this trilogy now, even though I've heard mixed reviews of it over the years. I actually used to own this book, and I literally sold it because I just didn't think I would like it. But at this point, I don't even care, because the thing that I was so upset about in the show that just happened, it was horrible. Like, I want to make a PowerPoint about how bad it was. The thing that I was so upset about, apparently there's a happy ending in this trilogy, and everything I would ever want happens in this trilogy, so I think I'm gonna give it a go. If you want to see me read the 100 trilogy, I might be doing that this month over these reading vlogs, so stay tuned with me. But that's gonna be it for this vlog. I just talked way too much. My dog has been really cute in the background. She's so cute! Boobie! I call her a boob. Drake and Josh, man, it ruined my life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like it, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below, and go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should have already clicked, and goodbye.